Live only on DAZN. November 15th, Eubank Jr versus Benn 2. The first was a classic. Now it's the rematch. The greatest rivalry British boxing has ever seen. Eubank Jr versus Benn 2. November 15th. Click the link in the description to buy now.
In this sport, you don't wait for judges to decide your fate. 10x token puts you in control. Stake instantly, speculate discreetly, and keep your moves private. Register now for your share of the $250,000 prize pool. Multiple winners, bigger chances. 10xtoken.io. Terms and conditions apply.
This is Joe Pugh for IFLTV here at the Canary Riverside Plaza, joined by Mr. Claridge's John Fisher. How are you, John?
I wish I was Mr. Claridge's, but yeah, I'm okay, enjoying a nice few nights here at the moment, so lovely hotel, so big shout out Claridge's.
Yeah, it's becoming your second home this month, isn't it?
Listen, we celebrated our anniversary there twice, and then we liked it so much we thought you've got to go for the match ball and go for the hat trick. So listen, I've been working very hard lately, doing a lot of stuff, so it's nice to spend a bit of time with your wife when you can in a nice environment, and all the children have been coming up, having dinners and bits and bobs, so it's been good family time.
Feels like a while since we've been at one of these press conferences talking about your boy.
I just thought that. I was just sitting here and literally that thought went through my head. Like the last one was Dave Allen, you know, when it was like all tense, and a lot more relaxed now. You just feel a lot more relaxed. And I think it's a good thing, to be honest.
Yeah, is it nice to kind of strip it back, kind of go back a couple steps and just show what he can do in there, what he's been learning, and Johnny Fisher 2.0, if you like?
Listen, I think I said to Johnny, the Babbage fight was your best night, but it was your worst night because the expectations went through the roof. And the Dave Allen fight was your worst night, but it'll be your best night because the expectations have come down. And he's working with Tony, he's learning a lot of new things, and he can work at his own pace a little bit more now. So it's good to see. It's good to see him develop, good to see him learning. And yeah, it does feel a lot more relaxed, although, don't get me wrong, it's still the same game. He's got a live opponent who he's fighting in Monaco. So you don't take anything for granted. I mean, he's sparring Dubois as well tomorrow, and that's got its own risks in its own mind, you know. So nothing ever eases off, but it's a different mindset, yes.
How different has Johnny been looking in the gym?
Listen, no disrespect to Mark or what he did before, because Mark took him to places he could only dream of, but the intensity has really upped. He's coming home, he can't even move because he's so tired. It's just a totally different level. And the intensity has just gone through the roof. So, and he is learning new things along with the extra fitness. So hopefully he can show it on December the 6th.
I know we spoke to you literally the next morning. We spoke to Johnny in the Stratford Hotel after the Dave Allen fight. But in the days and weeks that followed that, was it difficult as a family for you?
No, it's boxing. You win, you lose. You know, Dave was in a good place when he boxed Johnny. So it's sport at the end of the day. You know, you come up short on the night, you learn from it. If you don't learn from it, you pack it in. If you want to learn, you move on. So a loss, no one wants a loss, but it's not the end of the world either. Especially when you put everything into it. You know, you just lost on the night to the better man on the night, and you can live with that.
Like you said, when it was the second presser, there was a bit of intensity. They're both here today, both in the room. Completely different vibe, isn't it?
Listen, Johnny went up and trained with Dave a week after. They're friends at the end of the day, you know, and not even if they're friends, there's a lot of respect there. Johnny grew up respecting Dave. That was sort of his idol in the boxing world. So there'll always be, even though it was a bit intense at the presser, there's never been any bad blood. There's no ill feeling, and got nothing but respect for Dave and his team, you know, and hopefully I'll see Dave in a minute and he can buy me a cup of tea, but I doubt it because he's a tight bastard.
Could you ever envision a third fight between the two of them?
I think it'll happen. I think Johnny will want it to happen, but obviously Dave's got to want it to happen as well. If it makes financial sense as well, like Johnny's obviously got to win his next fight, that's all that matters. Nothing else matters other than December the 6th. And then hopefully try and fight for an English title or something and then see where you're at. But Johnny's got to improve. He's improving his fitness. There's no point taking Dave on if you're going to be exactly the same. So you've got to come back with a different mind, a different mindset, and he's getting there. So onwards and upwards.
Let's talk about Monaco, from Romford to Monaco. That's mad.
I just gutted I got to wear a bloody black tie and a suit. Big shout out to Bad Rhino, they've sorted me out. God knows what I look like on the night, but I've lost 1.5 stone. Hopefully I lose another 1.5 stone before that, so I'll fit in it. Everyone's looking forward to it. We've sold 100 tickets. Could have sold 300 tickets for like how dear it is and where it is, which is truly amazing. But there's 100 boss soldiers going over there from who we know, close family and friends, and it's going to be an amazing event. So, hopefully Johnny can put on a good show. Good luck to him, good luck to his opponent, and good luck to everyone on the card.
And as the old saying goes, John, it's about who's there when you lose, not when you win, and it shows that the support's still there, no matter what Johnny does.
The support is even bigger than before, if I'm being truthful. Johnny's gained new fans. He's always got his core fans, and his close family and friends will always be with him no matter what. But he has got on some new fans now, so excited to see where it ends up. Hopefully we can have a big fight in London in March time. But as I say, you're not looking past December the 6th because it's tricky when you're coming back from a heavy loss. And it's how you react on the night when you're fighting again. So we'll soon find out.
John, before I let you go, it's Eubank Benn 2 this weekend. How do you think that fight goes? Again,
massive respect for both men. What a fight the first one was. I think Conor could do it this time. He learnt a lot from that first fight. He was only just come up short. And I think he's a bit fresher. The younger man, has Chris had too much taken out of him now? But again, I would never write Chris Eubank Jr off either because he's such a great competitor and warrior and great boxer. But Conor's a friend of ours. Hopefully he can do it.
John, just before I let you go, just a little social feature for us. IFL turns 15 years old this month. What was you doing 15 years ago? And what do you think you'll be doing in 15 years' time?
First of all, in 15 years' time, I hope I'm still alive. That's the first thing. So whatever I'm doing will be a bonus. 15 years ago, what was I, 37? I was in a load of debt, a load of strife, a load of trouble working. I had a 3-year-old daughter, three sons. I was just working hard, trying to provide for my family. And here we are, still trying to do the same thing 15 years later. But happy birthday to IFLTV. What an achievement that is.
John, thank you very much, and we look forward to seeing you in Monaco.
Will you be there, Joe?
I should be there, yes.
Make sure you're there. We need you there.
You don't need my wallet.
Coogan, we need him there to buy some drinks, so tell Joe to come to Monaco.
John, thank you very much, mate.
Live only on DAZN, November 15th, Eubank Jr versus Benn 2. The first was a classic, now it's the rematch. The greatest rivalry British boxing has ever seen. Eubank Jr versus Benn 2, November 15th. Click the link in the description to buy now.
In this sport, you don't wait for judges to decide your fate. Tenet's token puts you in control. Stake instantly, speculate discreetly, and keep your moves private. Register now for your share of the $250,000 prize pool. Multiple winners, bigger chances. tenetstoken.io. Terms and conditions apply.